Hey guys, just doing this little video here. If some of you have noticed, CW did an official announcement talking about how Supernatural is going to be returning with the final 7 episodes in the fall. They don't give a specific date, but that's because they can't. Every single production has been in a standstill because we're all trying to figure out how are we going to go back to work but still stay within a realm of COVID safe work environment. And so far, with how film works, that's completely impossible. Usually, film crews have about 100 to 150 people working all at once. Everyone's in the same environment, everyone's working close to each other. To give you a perspective, anytime there's a cold that happens, usually that cold passes through almost every department. It's like a plague. So obviously film is notorious for that. At the same time, film also is known for kind of cutting corners, kind of not following the rules entirely. Not to say that they're not like putting people's safety at risk, because usually when that does happen and something bad happens, they get whacked in the ass with that, and there's a lot of litigation that comes with that. So it's more so just trying to finish things within a budgetary means. So with Supernatural, I'm kind of curious at how they're going to do that, because they already have some budgetary issues, and that was the fact that they weren't able to finish the post for at least episode 14, which I still don't understand considering the amount of break in time that we've had. This film's production, this whole show's production has just been so slow in comparison to things that I've worked on in the past. I'm kind of curious. I've been meaning to ask someone who worked on Supernatural why they have taken so long to do the post. But there's also a article from comicbook.com that talks about how the CW president has kind of announced how they're going to try and bring things back in September. And again, they just have as much information as I just told you. However, they really need to get a spell check, because you had like 5 grammatical errors in that article. But yeah, so right now it's obviously up in the air of when it's going to come back. I'm kind of curious at how they're going to do it. Again, with the whole COVID thing, I'm just kind of curious, and in the realm of thinking that when we all go back to work, or when some of us go back to work, it's going to break out again. The second phase is just going to kind of wipe through a film crew, and filming will shut down entirely once again, which is why I'm very hesitant about going back to work very soon, because I don't want to get it, and I don't want to go through all the hassle and whatnot. So it's something that's in the back of the minds for everyone who works in film right now. And then on the other hand, there is the issue of trying to get Jared to film his scenes before he starts working on the Walker Texas Ranger show, which is apparently supposed to start airing episodes in January. So he's literally going to come in, film the next 2 episodes, and then go off and do Walker, which honestly, that's not exactly impossible, because usually for episodes like these, it's between 15 to 20 days. So that's 3 to 4 weeks. And that might be doable. That means you'd have to basically do about almost a month of filming, just over a month of filming to finish his episodes, and then he goes off to do Walker. I really hope it's not being filmed in Vancouver, though, because it is not going to look like Texas in November. But we'll see. Either way, I'm kind of curious to see when we are actually going to go back to work. I'm very curious to see when Supernatural is going to go back into action. I will be able to know basically immediately when it does happen, because that's when the entire film industry goes back into action. So we're all kind of waiting on bated breath. Anyways, I thought I'd give you guys that update, letting you know. You guys probably know from different sources, but I thought I'd give my 2 cents on that. Anyways, hope you guys are staying safe. Wash your hands. We're all in this together. Really gotta find something to do though.